I won't say what coach it was, but there was a coach that I talked to before the playoffs. And he said, and we just brought up Oklahoma City, and he said, put them in an environment where it's 5 minutes left in not a closeout game, but just a close playoff game. He actually said game one of a playoff series. He said, would I as a coach be uncomfortable playing against them in their own building with their inexperience and 5 minutes left in the game? No, I wouldn't be. And I think even though it was a second round and they were on the road as opposed to being at home in that particular scenario, you could understand. I could totally understand what that coach was talking about and what he meant. And it kind of bared itself out. And you brought out what my next point was going to be was Shea had an excellent offensive series there. I felt like when the game got slow, he could still get to his spots and get a bucket. But Oklahoma City needed a second guy who could create double teams, who could create some mismatches and make defenses uncomfortable. Nobody was really able to do that. I don't see where Josh Giddey fits on this team anymore, especially if Shea is going to handle the ball so much. But Gary, we talked about this so much. The Western Conference moves so fast. We can't assume that Oklahoma City is just going to automatically be there. I think they will be in contention, but you can't bank on this stuff from year to year anymore like you used to.
No, because there's teams coming. There's going to be some young teams coming. We don't know what to expect out of Sacramento next year, what the Warriors do in the offseason, what the hell's going to go on in Phoenix. But Portland's going to take a step forward. They got too much young talent not to, right? There's every team.
Memphis.
Memphis
might get itself back right.
Yeah, I mean, if they get any luck with health, I mean, they had probably one of the worst years in NBA history in terms of health. Yeah, you can't bank that any team in the West is just going to take a natural step because we had no idea about Minnesota. If you would have said Minnesota would win the West Conference Final in October, everybody would laugh at you. Them clowns, them chokers, hell no. Who's going to do well? What? Cat? What? Who's going to win? Who's going to win defensive player of the year? Rudy Gobert? If it was all Anthony, everybody had respect for Anthony Edwards, but the rest of the guys didn't really garner much respect. And right. Conley was, he's getting older. So you just never know who it is that's going to take that step forward in the West. Sam Presti has done a great job going young, but now you need a vet in there. You need somebody besides SGA to be like, okay, guys, like this is what we're about to do. It's got to be a 30-something or a late 20-something who's had some success somewhere else to say, hey, fellas, like we're close, but this is how we've got to step up and be more mature, more professional, so you guys can come through in those key moments. Because I didn't see anything out of J-Dub. I didn't see anything out of, Holmgren caught that alley-oop. I didn't see any of those guys besides SGA say, give me the damn ball. I'm leading us to victory.